This is Gene Krebs.
Hi there. Oh. Whoosh.
And we're high on Ohio.
The lens that I look at technology, innovation-based economic development is informed by an inclusive experience, having grown up on the community economic development side. The chasm, the wall that separates the two has to be torn down. We're all after the best possible Ohio, and that's what some of what my work focuses on. That's exactly why Nortec was founded, why we have evolved to focus on clusters. We also have a significant, what I call, stewardship thrust to ensure that Northeast Ohio does not miss opportunities in the 21st century. The only way that we'll address our significant opportunities or capitalize on our significant opportunities broadly is through a multi or interdisciplinary approach. If there is a such thing as economic prosperity physics, we just don't have enough big-time contributors in our innovation space to really turn the state. The state, the nation needs more help. We need more talent. There was a time when one income was largely sufficient to enjoy a reasonable middle-class lifestyle. But now we require two and sometimes more incomes to enjoy that same status. At some level, there's a cost to everyone working in the household, so to speak. And in ways that families are under pressure now that they weren't before, if the nation is to maintain its economic competitiveness, then at some point we're going to have to choose whether we as a nation pick up that slack. We can't have everything without paying for anything. I'm an and guy.
Not an or guy.
Not an or guy.
I kind of jump to the intuitive.
That's exactly right. And so when we talk about economic development, it's the region and targeted core cities. When we talk about talent development, it's global and national talent attraction and incumbent talent development. My fear, or my hope, strike that, is that we continue to work the necessary and complementary thrust of the things that need to be done and don't make false choices about the best way forward. There is no magic solution. You have to develop Northeast Ohio and Cleveland. Business formation is an expression of entrepreneurship. Pursuing higher education is an expression of an entrepreneurial mindset. Being a creative force wherever you are, contributing, is an expression of entrepreneurship. Professor Howard Stevenson at Harvard Business School defined entrepreneurship this way, and I concur. The pursuit of opportunity beyond resources control. We need a nation, a state, and a Cleveland full of people who pursue opportunity without regard to resources control. How we do everything is in pursuit of the opportunity, pursuit of the contribution. We need more, many more people like that. You're looking at a community that, out of slavery, no doubt black-owned businesses were, contribution to GDP was less than 1%. When Martin King stood at the mall and delivered I Have a Dream 51 years ago almost, no doubt black-owned business contribution to the GDP was less than 1%. And in 2014, black-owned business contribution to GDP is still far less than 1%. So we're looking at, it's not about strict proportional, that with 13% of the population, we should be 13% of GDP. That's not even the point. It's the untapped opportunity. Imagine if it was 2%. Imagine the positive economic benefit of having nearly $300 billion of annual revenue for black-owned businesses that employ, instead of 900,000 people, 1.5 million people. That's 600,000 jobs. We haven't expanded the map in terms of women, African Americans, Latinos.
Okay, the human
rural
map, not the geographic
That's
map.
it.
The human map.
That's exactly right. And again, I go back to this made-up term called the physics of economic prosperity. Without more contributors, we cannot turn the state and maintain a positive trajectory. My request of the legislature would be to appropriate an amount of investment into building the tissue, the connective tissue, the ligaments, if you will. As a former athlete, I can tell you, you can have a body full of strong bones, but that ACL blows out, you'll hobble.
You know that on a personal basis.
That's exactly right.
For more about the Center for Community Solutions or their publications, please visit www.communitysolutions.com.